there is actually a warning symbol before the warning symbol, and it's the urge. And so I actually want to show you ways that you can make urges your friends, that you can understand that you don't have to be afraid of it or scared of it. What you need to do is understand what it's saying to you and what it means to you in your life. Because I don't want any guy or any woman to be afraid of experiencing an urge.
You like this, right? You like being daddy's arms with microphones. You like being a worker. You're made for the camera. Both my boys are.
Hey, this video you are about to watch is a part of a series where I show you how to quit porn the right way. So do yourself a favor, binge on all of this content, all the videos that you possibly can, because who knows, maybe if the value and the trust is built together over this journey, you'll want to jump into a community that I call Fit for Family. Or maybe you think these videos suck, and that's also fair too. But nonetheless, there's only one way for us to find out. So enough of me, let's get back to serving you and let's get back to the video. All right, I want to change the relationship that you have with urges when they come your way. Way too many guys, way too many women are scared of experiencing urges. We're terrified of what it's going to do for us. We're so scared when it comes that we want to run away. And I don't think that that's the mature thing to do inside of God. And I definitely don't think that we need to be afraid of it. I actually want to give you a bit of a reframe and position this differently. I've coached a lot of guys, and I want to give you a very different way of seeing this to drive a point home. I actually think that urges can become your best friends. And I'd love for you to begin to think of an urge as a friend, not an enemy. A lot of people look at an urge and they get overwhelmed, anxious, scared, afraid, upset, angry, frustrated. All of these, look at that. 7 different strong negative emotions associated to something that's happening within your body that's natural as a result of you being disconnected from yourself. Very, very crazy. And so what I want us to do is I want us to break off the animosity that we've had towards urges and understand that an urge is simply communicating there's something going on in your heart and that it's needing attention paid to it. Do you know how like porn is the check engine light? It's like the tumor, it's not the cancer, it's indicative of something else. That's also an urge. An urge is a precursor, the same way porn is. Porn is simply something that really, really gets our attention, that's blaring and is loud and says, hey, your soul is out of alignment. You're not treating me kindly. You have been avoiding emotions. You've not been dealing with things. You are underdeveloped. You are emotionally immature. You're not dealing with things as a man or as a woman properly and rightly. And as a result, you are making poor choices. That's really what porn is. And an urge in the same way is the precursor to that. So there's actually a warning symbol before the warning symbol, and it's the urge. And so I actually want to show you ways that you can make urges your friends, that you can understand that you don't have to be afraid of it or scared of it. What you need to do is understand what it's saying to you and what it means to you in your life. Because I don't want any guy or any woman to be afraid of experiencing an urge. It happens in our body. You're going to have an urge to want to have sex with your spouse when you're married, and it's a beautiful thing. And you want to know where to channel that energy. Now, if you're married or if you're not married, you still got to learn how to master your own urges either way, because you can't just have sex every single time an urge comes up. It's just not the way the world works, marriage works, relationship works. It's not reality. So that being said, the reframe to give with you is that urges are your friends. They're not your enemy. They can be your best friends because they care about you. Urges are non-sexual. It's not sexually charged energy. It's just energy. It's neutral. It's not trying to destroy your life. It's actually trying to get you to wake up and build your life. And it only becomes sexual when you channel it that way, when you frame it that way. And so what urges are really just trying to say is, hey, I need you to take a look at what's going on. Will you get low and slow and ask God what's going on within here for us? Will you partner with Holy Spirit and just say, Holy Spirit, what's going on in my heart right now? Talk to me. What's this urge mean? What's this urge represent? So you can go fulfill it. Urges are not the enemy and are not bad. They're very, 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 very helpful tools because they're showing gaps in our life. It's showing us that there's like a place of like instigation. Almost it's like a catalyst for you and I being able to access even more success, achievement, accomplishment, connection, bridging those things, doing deeper work in our life is just telling us that we're unsettled in some way. And that's not a bad thing. That's actually a really, really good thing. We need to be unsettled in order to get settled. In order to get comfortable, we have to get uncomfortable. Otherwise, we wouldn't have to be comforted in any which way. So that's a huge, huge thing that I'd love to challenge within you. and I'd love for you to dialogue on, journal, riff on, talk to your group about it, share about it, is what's been your view of an urge? How have you been viewing them and trying to handle it? What are your thoughts and what's coming up for you as I'm proposing the idea of you making it into a friend and not an enemy, and that it could be your best friend and it could be a catalyst for you experiencing more wholeness if you allowed it to be? Do you have any reservations or hesitation in doing that? Is there anything that comes up for you? It's like, ooh, that would be hard for me, or could you see the benefit of it? What would your life look like if you began to see urges as an opportunity, not as an enemy? What would happen if you saw urges as an ally and not a nemesis? Talk to your group about it, journal about it, dialogue on what that relationship could be like once it's changed, and then you can yield, surrender, let go of any of the beliefs that have been blocking you, and be able to accept truth that can set you free to say urges are natural, they're bodily, they're non-sexual, it's okay, and I can learn how to master them with God. Talk to your group about it. I love you tons, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hey, real quick, if you like that video that you just saw, or if you want to see even better videos than this in a series that I made called Annihilate Porn to help guys or girls like you quit porn, you can subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't forget any alerts, comment, like, all that jazz, and more importantly, check out the next video that's going to take you even further on the journey from where you are to where you want to be. I love you tons. I'll catch you in the next one.